skin that can self-heal 90% of damage in just 4 hours. This breakthrough is made possible by combining entangled polymer networks with ultra-thin nanosheets, making it incredibly resistant, allowing you to heal like a superhero.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? If you guys are brand new here to the channel, you guys don't know what we do, don't worry, I'm gonna break it down for you guys, man. We talk about the most scariest and creepiest videos on the net, on the web, from YouTube videos to TikTok videos, IG Reels, Facebook, anything weird, usual, and unexplained, you can find right here on this channel. I just want to thank all my supporters, man, who's coming back to the channel each and every single day, watching the videos entirely, man, commenting down below, most importantly, hitting that thumbs up button on each and every single video drop. You guys are helping growing the community. I greatly appreciate the support. Found this video for you guys today, man. Let's do what we do best, seekers. Say it with me, y'all. Seek the truth.
The Menendez brothers' resentencing hearing is coming up on March 20th and 21st, but unlike their trial in 1989, Eric and Lyle may have a real chance at a fair hearing this time around. As you may know, Eric and Lyle were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole for their parents' murder, despite the brothers' insistence that they did it because their father abused them for years and years. The problem was that all the evidence about this abuse was presented in their first trial, but that trial ended with a hung jury, meaning the jurors couldn't reach a unanimous decision. Then, in their second trial, the judge barred any evidence about the brothers' history of sexual abuse from being presented in their case. And that's when they were found guilty. In the late 80s and early 90s, it was hard for people to believe that the brothers were safe because abuse against boys wasn't really talked about as much as it is now. But recently, new evidence has been found which proves Eric and Lyle were telling the truth about their father. When Eric was a teen, he wrote his cousin Andy a letter telling him all about his father coming into his room in the middle of the night and making him do unspeakable things. Remember, back in the day, the brothers were convicted because it was assumed that they were not actually being abused. So having a letter that was written before the murder does change everything. The main obstacle the brothers are facing now, which could potentially prevent them from being resentenced, is the new Los Angeles DA, who doesn't seem to support their cause. If you guys are kind of on the fence about this case, I would advise that you watch the Menendez brothers documentary to better understand this case, and I can promise you your opinion will definitely change. At Eric and Lyle's upcoming hearing, the DA could recommend to the judge that the boys be resentenced, but he also might not. A free way that you can support their resentencing is by using the Justice for Eric and Lyle link in my bio to sign the petition to the DA.
How long you can survive without one of your organs, without one kidney, your entire life, without the nose, 65 years, without the stomach, 5 years, without the mouth, 3 days, without the heart,
0.
10 minutes, without the bones, 8 minutes, without the brain,
It's over.
6 minutes, without the lungs, 5 minutes, without the skin, 30 seconds, without your phone, 0 seconds.
Now, if you can't survive 0 seconds without your phone, then that means you just have a problem, man. I kind of caught myself actually a couple days ago, man, trying to, break off from my phone, man. I realized I was kind of using it too much. I'm like, hey, just set it down for like a whole hour, a couple minutes. Just set it down. Just like try to unplug, man. You don't always want to be, plugged in all the time. But the fact that they put the phone for more than the other organs, that's insane. For some people, that's actually true, which is it's kind of sad. You know what that is?
Save your life.
If the ice isn't floating, don't drink it. There is something in the drink. Never sleep with your windows open. Typing for 144 will turn on TikTok's dark mode. If If you're ever in a falling elevator, lay flat on your back. Leave a note on a table before you leave the house.
It's happy remember, right?
If you come back and it's gone, leave the house immediately and call the police. There's no name that starts with an S and ends with S.
Really?
Breaking news, they have now revealed missing Sudishka's last known transactions. The missing 20-year-old made the transactions 40 minutes apart on the afternoon of March 5th. Her first payment was made to an unspecified user at 2:54 p.m. with only an emoji of a sailboat. At 3:38 p.m., she paid a second Venmo user for Coco Bongo, which is seemingly a reference for a popular nightclub in the area. And it was billed as, quote, the hottest nightlife spot in the Dominican Republic. Then a missing persons report was filed by her friends around 4 p.m. on March 6th. Her father then subsequently filed his own report from his hometown about 2 hours later. After furthering the investigation, authorities have now named a person of interest. He has been identified as a 24-year-old senior at St. Cloud State University. They say while he is a person of interest in this case, they are cautioning that he is not a suspect. He is believed to have been the last person to have seen her. They have also confirmed the resort lost power around 1:27 a.m., which is why she and the person of interest may have been on the beach in the middle of the night. They said power wasn't fully restored until early the next morning. Due to the power outages, it disabled their security systems and cameras at the resort. Because the beach area is usually off limits at night, it was also unsupervised. The outage also disrupted the lighting and security systems and security surveillance cameras on the beach. To stay up to date on this case, make sure you click the playlist below. I'll keep you guys updated. What do you think? Drop in the comments.
Here's
So
some
some twists and
things that are
turns.
even worse than being sewn into a human centipede. Because just when you thought you've seen it all, I'm here to bring you the worst of the worst. I don't really see a lot of people talking about this, but there's one scene in this movie that still haunts me, and it's been years since I saw it. Wrong Turn from 2021 is about a group of friends who go hiking in the Appalachian Mountains. And there they encounter a cult called the Foundation, and this cult has a very unique justice system. And the scene that I'm talking about is how this cult chooses to punish people who commit crimes such as trespassing or even lying. One of the characters in this movie is sentenced to darkness, which is a punishment that is worse than death. And basically what that means is that their eyes and ears are burned out with a hot poker and their tongue is ripped out of their mouths. These people are then kept alive and thrown into a dark cave where they live the rest of their lives in silence and darkness. You literally see all of this happen in the movie, so that definitely traumatized me a little bit. But if you're into body horror, this movie will definitely give it to you. This is the 7th movie in the Wrong Turn franchise, but you don't really need to watch the other movies to watch this, it'll still make sense. A part of me kind of wishes that it was a standalone movie and had nothing to do with the rest of the lore, but overall I did like it. Let me know if you've seen any movies that you think are even more disturbing than the Human Centipede, and follow for more horror movie content every single day.
Here are some facts about your
I don't
body
watch
that
scary
you probably
movies.
didn't know. First off, our taste buds do not work without saliva. To test this, try drying off your tongue with a piece of paper towel, and then eat any food you want. You won't be able to taste it until your saliva mixes with it, which dissolves the food, which binds it to our taste receptors. Next, if you ever get punched in the mouth and your tooth falls out, there's actually a chance you can save it. If you gently rinse it and then place it back into the socket, if you do this in a short amount of time, it may actually be able to reattach itself. Next, when you breathe through your nose, you're mostly breathing through one nostril. This is called the nasal cycle, which switches between each nostril every few hours. But you only really notice this when you have a cold.
I just found a...
Really? So we only breathing in through our one nostril? I feel like 2 though. I feel like I'm using both. Got to test that out. Especially the one about the taste buds, man. I'm definitely going to have to test that one out, man. I'm calling cap on that one. I got to try it out.
Way you can change your eye color, and I want to see if you can do it. Okay, what I need you to do is stare at the eye at the center of this circle. Now double tap the screen if you want to know what's going on. Try not to blink, and whatever you do not look away. Now as you're watching this, you will see this image begin to shift and move. This is the feeling of your brain changing your eye color. It will be a fully different color in 3, 2, 1. Go to a washroom right now and look at your eyes in the mirror. Your eyes will be a different color. Comment what you saw.
I ain't see enough of that trial, bro. I failed. Y'all saw me, man. I blinked. I couldn't make it, man. But I highly doubt, man, your eye color's gonna change by staring at the screen. Maybe your pupils get dilated or something, but yeah, actually eye color, nah.
We have facts that you didn't need to know. This is the world's smallest reptile. Look how tiny it is. The stoneheads found in the Easter Islands actually have bodies. Most Korean people have a genetic mutation called ABCC11, which makes their sweat odorless. If you're looking to get revenge on your ex, only slash 3 tires and not 4, because the insurance covers all 4 tires. Cannibalism is legal in 49 US states. An elephant's 5th leg is so big and strong that it can throw around an adult human. Hippos sweat red, like actually.
Please tell me when he said elephant's 5th legs, he didn't say, that's not what I think it is, man. Please tell me I'm wrong. What the hell? Yeah, those are facts, man, that stuck with me.
This is a scary urban legend about the Rake. This is the Rake. He is a scary urban legend in the United States. He is a humanoid creature with very large teeth and claws that stalks its victims and appears at the end of their beds while they sleep, or in the woods or their houses. He is 6 feet tall, with pale grayish skin and 2 very large eyes. When the Rake has a victim, he completely stalks them and terrifies them, and then mutilates their body, completely ripping them apart and killing them. The Rake has a lot of dangerous and powerful powers. He has superhuman strength and speed, also invisibility and shapeshifting, and even teleportation. People who have been stalked by the Rake have either committed suicide because they couldn't handle what the Rake was doing to them, or the Rake just kills them. All in all, the Rake is a very powerful creature, and every single one of us should pray that we never see him.
Stay away from the Rake.
I've seen hundreds of horror movies, and these are some that actually scared me, and I promise will make you sleep with the lights on. The first time I saw Incantation, I literally had full body chills. This movie just has a way of getting under your skin, and after you're done watching it, you're gonna feel like you're cursed. It's about a mother who realizes that after she messed with this forbidden tunnel that belongs to a religious cult, that she ended up unleashing a curse that is now tormenting her daughter years later. If you're into found footage movies like Hell House LLC, Blair Witch, anything like that, I just have to say that Incantation is one of the scariest found footage movies I've ever seen. You need to watch this if you haven't yet. And for the next movie, I don't mean to be biased, but when it comes to disturbing movies, Asian horror is next level. 99% of this movie I cannot show on here, which is how you know it's good. I genuinely believe that anybody who says the body horror scenes in this movie didn't get to them is probably lying. The Sadness is a movie that pushes every single limit. But I don't know if I'm just messed up because I still think it's a really good movie. But beyond all of that, what really got under my skin is the concept behind this movie. It's kind of a zombie movie, but not really because it centers around a virus that makes people act on their darkest thoughts. The messed up things that they desire on the inside, the things that they're too afraid to act on. If you guys know about the comic book series Crossed, the virus in the Sadness is kind of like that. And this is the last movie on the list. It's completely different than the past two, but it's megalomaniac. This one is about the children of a serial killer who suddenly disappeared. And we're watching this serial killer's son and daughter attempt to either live a normal life or carry on their father's legacy. This is a very strange movie. I would describe it as kind of like watching someone's nightmare unfold. If you like weird horror crime movies, almost like Longlegs but turned up to 100, then Megalomaniac might just be for you. Let me know what was the last horror movie that really scared you, because if I haven't seen it, I'll watch it and I'll recommend it if I really liked it. And don't forget to follow for more.
Scientists have created super skin that can self-heal 90% of damage in just 4 hours. This breakthrough is made possible by combining entangled polymer networks with ultra-thin nanosheets, making it incredibly resistant, allowing you to heal like a superhero. This milestone opens a window to newer possibilities in the fields of wound healing, soft robotics, artificial skin, and more.
Here's some rare...
Let me find out, man. We people about to turn into the Wolverine out here, bro. About to get the adamantium treatment, man. That's all from our comic book people, man. Who knows what that is? Your OG, man. That's crazy, man. We're really pushing the bounds of what it means to be human. That's scary. Very scary.
Photos of fascinating people through history. The two people in Grant Wood's American Gothic existed. This is what they looked like, and they were not a couple. It was the artist sister, and his dentist. This was Margaret Gorman, and she won the first Miss America competition in 1921. This was the first iteration of Ronald McDonald from 1963. This was Stephen Bobrowski, known as Lionel the Lion-Faced Man. He had hypertrichosis, which caused hair to grow up to 8 inches long all over his body. He performed with Barnum and Bailey and spoke 5 different languages. This was George Hackenschmidt, credited with inventing the bench press. This was Conrad Veidt, whose performance in the 1928 film The Man Who Laughs inspired the look for the Joker. This was Daniel Lambert, the world's heaviest person in the 18th century, weighing over 700 pounds, and according to a rumor, possibly fought off a bear by himself. This was Maud Wagner, who was believed to be the first female professional tattoo artist in the United States. This was Selma Burke, who designed the portrait of Franklin Roosevelt, still on the dime today. This is John Smith, and he was reported to be 137 years old at his death, but that's not verified. This is Ralph Lincoln, and he is the 11th generation cousin to Abraham Lincoln. This was Franz Reichelt wearing a homemade parachute suit. He tested it by jumping off the Eiffel Tower in 1912, and it did not deploy.
People had some crazy ideas back then, man. That parachute suit. And he said, yeah, I'll test it on the Eiffel Tower. That sounds like a great idea. No!
More details have come to light in the case of the author mum who allegedly murdered her husband. Now, this case has just got wild. Curry Richens, who wrote a children's book last year on how they can deal with grief after her husband Eric passed away, has actually been accused of murdering him by lacing a Moscow Mule cocktail with fentanyl last year. It has now come to light that she allegedly attempted to kill him multiple times before this occasion in order to secure his $3.6 million estate. Court documents have shown that Eric had actually previously said to his family, "If anything happens to me, she is to blame," but a family spokesperson said he stayed in the marriage for the sake of their 3 children. Now, according to affidavits obtained by Summit County Sheriff's Office, one of Eric's sisters recalls Eric and Curry were out in Greece on vacation a few years ago. Now, allegedly, Curry made him a drink that made him violently sick. So much so, he actually called his sister back in America to say he believed Curry tried to kill him. And according to records, there was another incident back on Valentine's Day in 2022. Curry allegedly brought Eric a sandwich, and just after one bite, he had a severe allergic reaction. Hives, couldn't breathe, he had to have an EpiPen and Benadryl, and was reportedly out for hours after just one bite. Now, legal documents obtained by DailyMail.com show the twisted legal battle Curry endured just weeks after Eric's death in order to try and secure the family estates. Curry had claimed that all the money left in her late husband's will was rightfully hers, and had accused Eric of trying to defraud her and take legal action by shielding her from their property and their businesses. Now, according to a police warrant at the time, he had expressed concerns that Curry may kill him for money. So without her knowing, he actually handed over his power of attorney and his will to his sister, Katie. Now, Curry was completely unaware of this, so in her mind, on the terms laid out in their prenup when they got married, everything would be divided and pretty much everything would be left to her. When examining Eric's cause of death, the medical examiner said he had an overdose of fentanyl. 5 times the lethal amount was found in his system, and it looked like he had also taken it orally. They also added it seemed to be illicit fentanyl, not medical-grade fentanyl. An anonymous source had actually come forward to police to claim they had sold Curry $900 worth of fentanyl this year. Then she'd come back for another $900 worth of fentanyl after Valentine's Day. Something's not looking good here. Curry Richens has been arrested on suspicion of his murder and is currently being held in custody. Her first trial date is set for May 19th. For more on this story, head to dailymail.com.
Breaking news, Dave.
That is a disgusting case, man. She did it all for some money, man. But he was 10 steps ahead. He put his sister in charge of his estate so she couldn't get it. Man, when people hit that big amount of money, they really would do anything, man. That was her husband, the father of her kids. All she wanted was the money. Be careful out here, man. Sometimes, man, it's okay to leave a toxic relationship. You tried to leave, but you wanted to stay for the kids. That's noble. Man.
They've now released the full 911 call in the Brian Koberger case. Take a listen.
11:55 a.m. 42 seconds, November 13, 2022. 911 location of your emergency.
Something is happening. Something's happening in our house. We don't know what.
What is the address of the emergency?
1122.
What is the rest of the address?
Oh, Kings Road.
Okay. And is that a house or an apartment?
It's a house.
Can you repeat the address to make sure that I have it right?
I'll talk to you guys. We live at the White Store next to them.
I need someone to repeat the address for verification.
The address, 1122 King Road.
And what's the phone number that you're calling from?
What's your phone number?
This is crazy. The operator has to stay calm.
And tell me exactly what's going on.
One of the roommates has passed out, and she was drunk last night, and she's not waking up.
Okay.
Oh, and they saw some man in their house last night. Yeah. Sorry,
and are you with the patient? Okay, I need someone to keep the phone, stop passing it around.
Can I just tell you what happened pretty much?
What is going on currently? Is someone passed out right now?
I don't really know, but pretty much at 4 a.m.
Okay, I need to know what's going on right now if someone is passed out. Can you find that out?
Yeah, I'll come. Come on, let's go check. But we have to.
They're going up to check?
She's not waking up.
Okay, one moment. I'm getting help started that way.
See her breathing through the phone.
Okay, and how old is she?
She's 20.
20, you said?
Yes, 20 years old.
Okay.
Hello?
Keep switching people on the
Okay, I
phone.
need someone to stop passing the phone around because I've talked to 4 different people.
Hey, sorry, they just gave me the phone.
Is she breathing?
Hello?
Is she breathing?
No.
Okay.
Talk to them, Jay. I can't talk to them, Jay. You talk to them.
Hello.
Okay. I have already sent the ambulance and law enforcement. Stay on the line. If there is a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
Say that again. There's a police here right now.
Okay. If there's a defibrillator available, send someone to get it now and tell me when you have it.
We don't have to.
See.
Do you have a defibrillator? Yes, you have one.
So are you talking to the officer?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to let you go since he's there with you and can help you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
To stay up to date on this case, make sure you click the playlist below. I'll keep you guys updated. What do you think? Drop in the comments.
It was an eerie phone call, man. They kept switching it. I mean, in that situation, you're not thinking. But to be an operator, man, you gotta stay cool, calm, and collected. We know there was twists and turns in that case. That was eerie. You know what that is. Could have been his imagination, I don't know, playing tricks on him, or he could have just truly lost where the cave was at, man. Somebody's falling though. That was pretty creepy, bro. It's lucky nothing didn't happen to him, man. You gotta be careful out there when you're hiking, especially, see, he was going 4 or 5 miles really deep, so you gotta know what you be doing when you're out there. Seekers, that's it, man, for this video for you guys today. If you guys made it with me to the end of the video, you're true seekers seeking the truth. I really appreciate the support. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up in this video. Also comment down below. Hit that post notification bell so you always get notified when I upload my next videos. You guys are gonna catch you in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace, YouTube. What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? If you guys are brand new here to the channel, you guys don't know what we do, don't worry, I'm gonna break it down for you guys, man. We talk about the most scariest and creepiest videos on the net, on the web, from YouTube videos to TikTok videos, IGVos, Facebook, anything weird, usual, and unexplained, you can find right here on this channel. I just want to thank all my supporters, man, who's coming back to the channel each and every single day, watching the videos entirely, man, commenting down below, and most importantly, hitting that thumbs up button on each and every single video I drop. You guys are helping grow in the community. I greatly appreciate the support. Found this video for you guys today, man. Let's do best, seekers. Say it with me, y'all. Seek the truth. What?
What the fuck? What? I'm not. Don't go nowhere. Stay right here.
You're like, where the hell am I watching? Woods in the middle of the night. What are you doing?
Oh my god, no. Fuck that.
Okay. You saw that when they like top President President Obama like kind of went through him. I know this video is edited or something like that. When he was talking to Trump, man, that did not look like Trump. That looked like an imposter, man, for like a couple of seconds. I don't know, man. Weirder things have happened. I just edited, or we just caught it in 4K, man. No explanation. had the lizard eyes. The one who moved to the side. It was like a quick, brief second, but you could see it. He didn't blink, man. We've seen some theories on the lizard eyes, people, but kind of skeptical to go down that rabbit hole. I'll do it if you guys want me to. Catching all this in 4K is insane. I was actually trying to wash my hands. She's like, talk to herself in the mirror.
I see you.
I understand. I'm gonna need you to step out so we can check the residence.
Okay.
Fuck that shit.
Bitch freaked the fuck out. I thought somebody was watching me. Don't that look like an eyeball?
You can feel it, man, when somebody's watching you.
I'm not there, look.
Pennywise, are you down there? Are you... The fuck is that? I'll leave the box here because... Yeah.
See this like hole in my wall, and like next door I have a really creepy neighbor. Let's see. What the? Oh my god! Oh my.
Oh, for more.
All those clips, man, if somebody's watching, man, like I said, but I can like legit feel. I don't know if anybody else can do this, man. Like I can legit feel when like somebody's watching you. It's like you can feel their piercing eyes, man. There's a certain feeling, man, that you can't describe or explain, but those who know, man. You know when somebody's watching you. His roommate or something? What the hell is that? What the? That's a meatball. What the hell?
Rare photos you haven't seen before. This is how big the Statue of Liberty's face is compared to a person. This is how big a polar bear's paw is compared to a human hand. This is how big Earth is compared to Saturn. This is what Queen Elizabeth II looked like when she was 18. This is how horses fly on a plane. And this is what a completely empty airplane looks like. This is what the largest flying animal ever recorded looks like compared to a human. This is how big a blue whale heart is compared with a human being. This is a picture of one of the last Tasmanian tigers, an animal that went extinct in 1936. Tourists used to be able to freely climb up the Great Pyramid of Giza in Egypt to sunbathe and have tea parties. This is how condoms were tested in the 1930s. This is what the end of 13,000 miles of the Great Wall of China looks like. This is Ralph Lincoln, the 11th generation cousin of Abraham Lincoln. This is what the Eiffel Tower looked like as it was being built. This is Ruth Malcolmson, the woman who won the 1924 Miss America pageant. This is Robert Wadlow, the tallest human who ever lived.
Damn.
This was the real-life Saw. During the 1930s, an inventor named Henry Warren moved to Granville, Ohio. He lived a lonely life in an old Victorian house on the edge of town. His arrival made the locals uneasy. For years, odd events haunted the town. People reported hearing strange noises at night, and a series of disappearances remained unexplained. Most residents thought these incidents were just accidents or runaways, but when a drifter named Carl Davis vanished near Warren's property, suspicions turned toward the reclusive inventor. James Randall, the local detective, was brought in to investigate. On the night of August 3rd, 1936, Detective Randall made his move. He approached the house under the cover of darkness, found an open basement window, and slipped inside. The basement was filled with odd contraptions, and as he looked around, Randall discovered a lever hidden behind debris. He carefully pulled it, activating a hidden mechanism. The walls shifted. Standing in the corner was Henry Warren, his face calm and unreadable. At that moment, Randall knew his nightmare had only just begun. The way he managed to escape this situation will leave you speechless. Drop your thoughts in the comments and share for part 2.
Hey man, I can find out part 2, because how the heck did he escape that? He had like a whole freaking torture room, it sounds like. And he hid it in a secret room, so I don't know how he got out, but I'm gonna try to find that for y'all, man. That story has some twists and turns. Skinwalker? Has to be that. It's like a reflection, right? What is that baby doing? It's from a reflection. You see nothing weird yet? Is her mom standing in the background? Big fish? No, wait, what the hell?
I just have, and I see this like all over my wall, and like next to it, I have a really creepy neighbor. So stupid. What the? Oh my god!
Okay, these are edits here. What the heck? I ain't falling for this. We ain't falling for that. Since I was going like back and forth, like something definitely was going on with him, man. I think he was possessed right there. First time seeing possession on camera like that. I don't know what that candle was doing, man. Kick it. I don't know if that was part of a ritual or something, but get out of there.
Just look you, Papa.
I already did this! No! Pinocchio, no!
What the heck? Mandrakes. Oh, okay.
So I'm walking along here, and I run into this tree with this stupid grin on his face. It's just like the most perfect tree face I've ever seen. And then I look over here, another tree with a stupid grin on his face.
Somebody put that there?
He's like a little less happy, you know, he's just more is what it is kind of tree.
In this video, Faison from the CJ Faison YouTube channel takes us on a solo camping trip to the legendary Pine Barrens Forest in New Jersey, widely known as one of the scariest forests in the US, where rumors abound of criminal activity lurking in the shadows. It's September 30th, 2024. CJ arrives after sunset, engulfed by the dark, dense woods. Just as he sets up his camp, the eerie atmosphere begins to make itself known.
And I tell you what, like me even being here right now, I'm just stoked because it's coming into camping season, right? A lot of people, they go... That was weird.
There's something.
I'm losing my mind right now, but I'm like 99% sure something's on the other side of the van, so we're gonna go take a quick look. Let me grab this off the tripod really quick.
Empty so far.
Listen, everybody, nobody's doing these solo van adventures. So just putting that out there. Man, this is wicked crazy at night. Wicked crazy at night.
He hears strange sounds coming from behind his van. He checks but finds nothing, leaving him uneasy. Shrugging it off, CJ decides to take a quick bike ride to explore.
Alright.
Oh, you know what I didn't do? I'm an idiot. I'm an absolute idiot. I didn't even close the camper door. I just saw that out of the corner of my eye. Oh gosh. No. I didn't close the camper door. Oh, damn. I'm an idiot. I just realized that. I don't know why. It just dawned on me.
Left it open? Rookie mistake. Somebody there?
Those two logs are knocked over. The two logs are actually knocked over.
So somebody kicked him out.
I
Someone's
know for a
watching.
fact that one was standing up, and I know that I'm 99% sure that one was standing up too.
I remember one of them being up.
Midway, CJ realizes he forgot to close his van. Racing back, he finds both of the logs near his van knocked over, but nothing is missing, deepening the mystery.
This is not the mount.
Trying to get some more video evidence.
What the fuck was that? Hello? Turn off this light. It's on. What the fuck is that? What the? What is that? Let's try to zoom in on my camera. Okay, what the fuck? What the? Alright, I'm getting back in the video.
Job off.
Okay, somebody's out there, I think. I don't know. It seems like it.
He's still recording. I would have been. I'm gone.
I can't really see in the camera. Oh shit. Damn. Oh, I didn't know that opened like that. That's nice. Okay. It's magnetic. What the hell?
Doesn't even know that.
Hello?
Suddenly, a loud crack echoes from the woods, like a branch snapping under heavy weight. CJ peers outside and spots a faint, flickering light in the distance. His heart racing, he tries to make out what might be out there in the dark.
Alright.
Oh, I saw that.
I'd be lying if I said I'm not shitting my pants right now.
It's in the distance, like over there. You see that right here, right there. And he's running toward. Oh, yeah. Brave man.
Come the fuck, come on. That's somebody's flashlight. Hello?
Oh, yeah, he's definitely gonna watch, bro. I don't know who or what, but someone's watching him.
Hello?
Hit that echo? Scary, man.
I'm not sure if y'all could hear that, but that was like a... I don't even know. It was a ding or something. Somebody's out here. Obviously.
Yeah.
The damn flashlight doesn't fall clean out of the sky. Hello?
He's
It turns out to be a flashlight, lying abandoned in the brush. Faison calls out, hoping for an answer, but silence fills the air. Unnerved yet determined to uncover who might be lurking near his camp, he decides to investigate the area, scanning the shadows for any sign of the mysterious visitor.
Fuck. They're either down this way right here, or they're behind that big bush. I don't know which one.
He's It's too far from the RV.
Whoa!
Aw.
Fuck you, motherfucker! I'll fucking beat your ass with the fucking flashlight right behind you.
As CJ rushes toward where he thought the person might have gone, loud snapping sounds echo from the woods right beside him. His heart races as he realizes someone must be hiding nearby, concealed in the darkness, silently watching his every move.
Go to the RV, man. I'm out. What are you still doing there?
I'm taking the flashlight. Somebody's gonna sneak up on me. They're gonna freaking earn it tonight.
Seekers, if you guys made it with me to the end of the video, you're a true seeker seeking the truth. I greatly appreciate the support. Make sure you guys leave a thumbs up on this video. Also, comment down below. Hit that post notification bell so you always get notified when I upload my next videos. You guys are gonna catch you in the next one, man. I'm out. Peace, YouTube.